What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Option Show. I'm back with more McFarlane DC Multiverse figures, and today we have part of Wave 5 here. So we have all of Wave 5 that isn't part of like a set, like the Justice League figures, or that we're going to be doing in a different video. So we kind of collected all the rest of the wave and put them here together. So first off, we have King Shazam from the Infected storyline, and then we have Etrigan the Demon, which looks really awesome. And then in the back, we have the Dark Knight Returns Batman, so Batman all armored up. We have the McFarlane version of Wonder Woman, so this is Todd McFarlane's rendition of Wonder Woman. And then we have this unmasked version of Red Hood that is a gold label exclusive, so it was at Walmart, and it comes with the all blades, which is very cool. So that one just kind of thrown in. I don't think it belongs with this wave, but we had it, so we just threw it in here with the rest of them. So I thought this would be cool to do as an entire wave of 5 figures for Wave 5. So then I think they all look pretty awesome, so I think this is a very cool looking wave. So I'm excited to open them and check them out. So let me go ahead and get them out of the box and we'll check them out together. So let's start off with King Shazam from the one-off King Shazam #1 from the Year of the Villain Infected stories. So pretty much in the story, Billy Batson just gets turned evil by the Batman who left, and so it kind of results in this version of Shazam. So overall, I think it looks pretty cool. I really like the design. You know, it looks very evil with the eye design, the blue eyes, but the black all the way around, the big smile again, very like Joker's smile. The fur around his collar there, so nice, all the fur or feathers, I guess you'd say, going into the cape in the back, which has really cool detail in it, going down to all the rips and tatters at the bottom, flowing in the wind. But the rest pretty much looks like your normal Shazam, so the all red outfit with the gold lightning bolt on the chest. I like the brown leather there on his forearms and down at his waist as well, so he has the belt on with some gold, and then the leather just hanging down in the front all the way down to his brown leather boots as well. So just looks like they took Shazam and just turned him evil, and looks pretty awesome. So for movements, the head can twist a little side to side and then down a little bit and up a little bit as well, hard with all the stuff around his neck to get the movements going. The shoulders can come up 90 degrees and rotate around within there, a little bit of the butterfly joint there as well. We get a double elbow joint that can bend up on itself, and pretty much as far as it can go until it hits all the feathers. And then the wrist can twist around and flex back and forth on the ball joint. We have a bit of an ab crunch and twist in the midsection there, so can twist around in there, and it feels like a little bit at the waist as well. The hips can come up 90 degrees out to the side that far. He can do the splits. We get a double knee joint that can bend up that far in the back, can kick his own butt, and then the foot flexes back and forth and can twist side to side a little bit with the toe joint on the end. And like a lot of McFarlane's, I do have issues standing him, so of course comes with the base that we can put him on. And for accessories, he just comes with some additional hands of fist hands there, so, and I do like the fist more because he has like some grip hands, almost like trigger finger hands on him already. So let's go and switch these for fist. Or not, because I couldn't get his hands switched out. The fist hands wouldn't go on for some reason, so I just have to leave those hands on. And then of course we get the card, so there's a picture of the figure. And around on the back, of course, real name is Billy Batson, and it says, with the defeat of his twisted Dark Knights, the Batman who left sought to create a new team by infecting 6 heroes with the same strain of Joker venom that transformed him. Among those chosen for the evil army was Billy Batson, the wielder of the power of Shazam. After infection, Shazam donned the name King Shazam and was tasked with infecting Superman and bringing him to their side. So there's a little bit more backstory for you. Like I said, the figure overall looks pretty cool, but it's just the normal McFarlane issues I always have. And next up, we have Etrigan the Demon, which looks pretty awesome here. So I just like his overall design and all the armor and everything. And then, of course, his demon design, where he's got like this more orangish color skin, the big weird ears on the side of his head, the horns up top, and the red eyes and stuff. Just looks very cool overall. So I like the cape, so it's got like this grayish purple kind of color to a cape that goes down, and I like the details into that. And then, of course, the big like knight's armor and stuff. So the big silver shoulder pads there going into the chest plate. I like the big red piece on that as well. He has all the chainmail design, which looks cool on his arms and midsection there. Big armor pieces with spikes on his forearms, and then a nice belt around his waist, all red with a star in there, which looks cool. More chainmail going down the legs into the armor, more silver and ornamentation and stuff going down to his feet, where he's got his bare toes showed, but he's got some clawed toes there as well. So overall, again, another cool and unique design that I really like. So for movements, his head there can twist side to side and look down and up a little bit there, not a whole lot of range. Shoulders come up 90, rotate all the way around with the butterfly joint. Single elbow joint that bends a little bit there, but not very much on this, and has some rotation, but it's kind of stiff. Wrist can twist around and flex on the ball. Bit of an ab crunch and twist in the midsection there, and a little at the waist as well. Hips come up 90 out to the side that far. Double knee joint that can bend up that far in the back, very close to kicking his own butt. And then the foot can rock back and forth and twist side to side, and then the toe joint on the end. And for accessories, he comes with this awesome looking sword, so this very cool looking sword. I think McFarlane does a really good job with weapons, just with all the details and everything going into them. You can see all that, and then just the little texture and the paint design stuff, you know, makes it look pretty realistic. And then an awesome looking handle there as well. So let's put this into his hand. So there I got the sword in his hand. That looks awesome. And then we have his card. So there's a picture again of the figure itself of the demon from Demon Knights, which is a comic storyline with Etrigan and a bunch of other people in like the medieval times. So that's awesome. And around the back, his real name is Etrigan. And it says Jason Blood, once a mortal man who lived centuries ago, was bound to Etrigan after the demon was summoned by none other than the wizard Merlin. Jason was rendered immortal and granted the ability to swap places with the demonic counterpart upon saying the magic words. Though Jason has tried many times to exert his will over Etrigan while he is transformed, the demon is too powerful to be completely contained. Still, more often than not, Etrigan, despite his nature, is interested in a greater good, even if his motives and methods remain suspect. So there we go, better explanation there behind the demon, with Jason Blood being the human inside of him. So I really like the look of Etrigan a lot, just a very interesting design. And next up, we have Armored Batman from The Dark Knight Returns. So very classic comic and look here for Batman in his all armored up suit. So for this, Batman returns out of retirement with his armored suit to be able to battle against Superman. And so it's just this very awesome suit. Of course, they use this for Batman versus Superman. The inspiration in the movie was from this suit as well. So just this very awesome armored up Batman suit that's big and bulky and I think is pretty cool. So it's the armored cowl, so you can still see the Batman face with the white eyes, but so is the cowl with the ears up on top, the big armored chest plate, so this big like bulbous chest piece here with the shoulders going into the forearms. And I like his outfit underneath. It's just like this bluish gray shirt with line, almost like a thermal underwear or something. Of course, utility belt with all sorts of pockets, and then armor going down the thighs to the kneecap, and then down on the feet he's got these big bulky shoes as well, of course with the little spikes that Batman always has. And it's awesome that the feet even have the little spikes on the bottom of them as well. So just very interesting and awesome looking Batman figure. So for movements, his head there can twist side to side. You can probably get it around a little more, down pretty much straight on and up a little bit there, so not a whole lot of range. Shoulders can come up 90 degrees and rotate all the way around, and again some of that butterfly joint there. We get a single elbow joint that bends to 90 degrees there and has the rotation, and then the wrist can twist around and flex on the ball a little bit, although it's very little because of the whole armor piece. You can see it's contacting there. He has a crunch and twist at the waist, so you can crunch back and forth there and twist side to side. Thigh comes up under 90 degrees there, out to the side that far. A double knee joint that can bend up that far in the back, and then the foot can rock back and forth and twist side to side, and then has the toe joint on the end. So we got a big armor Batman there that looks pretty cool. And for accessories, he just comes with some additional hands, so he has two like grip style hands there. And finally, we got his card. So there we got a picture of Armored Batman from Batman Dark Knight Returns, and around on the back, of course, the real name Bruce Wayne. And it says, as a child, Bruce Wayne watched as his parents were brutally killed in Gotham City's crime alley. Traumatized by the deaths, he devoted his life to becoming the world's greatest weapon against crime, the Batman. He's a master detective and expert martial artist, but his greatest weapon is his mind. Batman has a plan for every occasion, as well as high-tech weapons, gadgets, and vehicles to assist him in his relentless pursuit of justice. Now, after 10 years in retirement, Batman returns in an armored suit and ready for an epic battle to determine the fate of the Earth, of course, against Superman there. So that is very awesome for the armored Batman. Like I said, just a very awesome looking figure, I think. And next up, we have the Todd McFarlane design Wonder Woman. So again, this is a Wonder Woman design completely by Todd McFarlane, so what he thinks Wonder Woman should look like. And I think overall looks pretty cool. Like, it's not the best looking Wonder Woman, but I think she does look pretty awesome. You know, very metal and stuff. Feels like she'd fit in with the Dark Knight's metal quite a bit, but she looks pretty awesome. So she has the normal looking face, the Diana Prince and everything, but has this helmet piece on with the wing design that I like, you know, with the big silver wings and everything. And I like the gold like tiara design as well, with like a jewel in the center. It looks pretty good. Of course, still has the black hair. Then she's got the armor pieces up on her shoulders. She's got the armor, so silver armor with red designs. Down her arm, she has silver band with the W on there for Wonder Woman. Gold armor there on her forearm with some brown gloves. And for her outfits, this all blue piece, and I like how he's covered her up quite a bit so she's not as bare as she's been in the past. But she has the top piece here, of course, with the gold on it for like the normal Wonder Woman design. It almost has like a bat design look to it. And then in the center, she has the red design with a belt with the W, and then the extra little belt there going around with the holster piece to hold her lasso of truth. And the blue design continues down the legs. You can see that texture in there with some red on it as well, all the way down to the boots where it turns to silver armor, which looks pretty cool with some spikes. So Todd always has to have spikes with a little bit of gold there on the front of it. So just very awesome looking overall for the Wonder Woman. Like I said, not the best design, but it still looks pretty cool. So for movements, her head there, Quinn twists side to side. Again, her hair's in the way. She can look down that far and up that far. Shoulders come up 90 degrees, rotate all the way around. We get single elbow joint and rotation in there. And then we get the wrist that can twist around and flex back and forth on the ball. Crunch and twist under her chest, so you crunch forward and back there, so pretty good, and twist side to side as well. Hips can come up 90 degrees out to the side that far. A little bit of a thigh twist in there. Double knee joint that can bend up that far into the back. And then the foot can rock back and forth a little bit. Some of the armor pieces kind of in the way there. And twist side to side as well with the toe joint on the end. But one thing I always like about the McFarlane figures is that he gives them some cool looking weapons. So she comes with this shield that looks awesome, again with all the silver, with all the details. Like, look at all that detail in there. Just as crazy how much detail they put in with the gold on the outside and then the gold W there, and then the sword as well, again with all the details and etchings into it. Just so cool looking in my opinion. So let's put these in her hands. So I got the sword and shield on her, and that looks pretty awesome there. Like I said, they don't really fit in too well. I feel the sword's a little too big and it's kind of bent up from the box, so not too great. And then the shield's a little too bulky and it's hard to kind of get it to stay on her hand, but putting it on there though just looks super cool, and that is just awesome for this version of Wonder Woman. And finally we have the unmasked version of Red Hood. So of course we've had Red Hood multiple times before, so we don't have to go over all his stuff again, but this time we just have the unmasked version, so we get to see the face there of Jason Todd, so it looks pretty cool. So other than that, he's in his normal outfit of the all black outfit, so it's the black chest armor with the red bat logo on it, the brown leather jacket with the black gloves, and black pants going all the way down to the black boots. So just all black here for Red Hood. And just so you can see the difference here, of course we have the unmasked and then the masked version here. Everything else should be pretty much exactly the same. They may have changed a little bit color wise and stuff, but they're pretty much going to be exactly the same. Just this older one does have the holsters on it with guns as well, where this new one does not come with that at all. So the other one had the mask and the guns, and this one just is unmasked without guns. So I guess technically we don't get as much with this new one, but he does come with the all blades, which are pretty cool. So these are mystical blades designed to kill magic based threats, and Jason has learned to be able to summon them to his hands by will. So we get these two blades, of course exactly the same, just this one has flames coming off of the end of it, which looks really cool. So those are awesome that we can stick into his hands. So there I got the all blades in his hands, and that looks pretty cool overall for the Red Hood. So of course we have his card, and there's a picture of him there with the swords, and in the back it's just the same stuff. I thought it would have something related to the blades, but it's just pretty much all the same story that we've read before, so I don't need to read that again. So that's gonna be it for wave 5 of the McFarlane DC Multiverse figures here, where we got King Shazam, Etrigan the Demon, the armored Batman from Dark Knight Returns, McFarlane's own version of Wonder Woman, and the gold label Walmart exclusive unmasked Jason Todd. So very cool looking figures here in my opinion. I think they all look pretty awesome, but I wish they were just different because, you know, McFarlane's an issue standing. But let me know what you thought of these figures down in the comments, and if you enjoyed my review, let me know with a thumbs up. But I want to thank y'all for watching. I hope you all stay awesome out there, and I'll see you in our next review.